of who you are. I've always respected you and stuff. That's why I just sent you that little Stanley Kubrick thing. I'm not a sheep. I don't watch TV. I gave it up at a certain time for a certain reason. And I just mentioned the psychic bit to you. Also royalty, but I don't like to make a big deal about that. But I have quite a story. I mean, it all started with me getting out of this horrible place in Florida and going out to Arizona and starting a new life in Phoenix. And until I got this horrible coccidioidomycosis. I was almost a doctor, by the way. And known as valley fever, which I plan to expose. I'm going to be suing a doctor here in Florida. And then I plan to do like the Reeves and start a foundation to bring awareness. It's a biological weapon, actually. It's in 2 anti-bioterrorism laws, treaties. The CDC bumps it off the list because of tourism and all this kind of crap. And there's no cure for it. I can fill you in more on that, but I don't want to keep this too long. I'm an artist, not by training, because of boredom. I find something to do. As a matter of fact, I went crazy decorating this room yesterday with different things I've done. I went bonkers just creating. I've got so much stuff. One of my masterpieces was that Van Gogh one up there that I did like in an hour, Another Starry Night. I'm just creative. I love to do research. And I wasn't kidding about the psychic abilities and stuff like that. I know so many things that would shock you, and I've got quite a story if you'd be interested in writing it with me, even though I'm an excellent writer. I wrote a piece. If you go to Redbubble, I'm Karen66. Back in the archives, you can still find it, or you can type in even, they are watching us, Karen66, and it'll come up. And it was just a quick piece that I wrote on technology and stuff because I didn't want to go online. I knew what was going to happen. I know truths about a lot of things. I'm not crazy. I'm actually kind of a loner because of the fact that I'm not easily understood. I'm very unique. One of my most prized possessions is the fact that I have this, oh, check this out. This is a friggin' trip. I mess with people with this. I found this on the beach. Looks like it weighs 1,000,000 pounds and it doesn't. I'll pick it up like it weighs a whole bunch of weight and then go to throw it to somebody and scare the shit out of them because it doesn't weigh anything. But, where is it? All this friggin' art and stuff. I'm tired. I don't even sleep like a normal person. Sleep seems to screw me up. I can go days without sleep. I'm not normal. Live by the Tarot works. And I found it doesn't matter which book. There's like some bazillion odd cards in here from different decks and whatnot. They still dead on balls accurate. I will draw the same cards over and over and over again, and they are always 100% accurate. My son, proof that he sees ghosts. My mother is a nutcase. She's the one that I have problems with. But I believe she does too. But I lost a child, Audrey, stillborn November 17th, I believe, 1988. Julian was born January 18th, 2000. I never talked about my daughter. One day he was playing, and I said, Julian, who are you talking to? He says, my sister. I said, your sister, what's her name? And he said, Audrey. I said, is she big or little? She's big. I remember a few years ago with a so-called friend, we were out to Chili's, and he said, you know, Audrey loves Chili's. She wants to come here for her birthday. I said, when's her birthday? He said, November 17th. He said he left macaroni and cheese and Sprite out, and he came back and it was gone, and she loved it. I don't really want to see ghosts. I sense things, but I'm afraid it'd scare me too much, so I try to avoid that kind of shit. I have the weirdest karma. I've traveled all over the world and stuff. I could send you pictures and stuff. I wrote a book. It's not even finished, and there's so much left to tell. Maybe you could help me. We could collaborate, because I've had a couple of intelligent people that got their hands on it, read it, and loved it. I'm like, already? Let's see. What can I be explaining? I also have rare conditions like Fuchs dystrophy, 1% of the population. Meckel's diverticulum, 1% of the population. I've had corneal transplants. I have bizarre karma. I was discovered my first day in LA. I told my ex-boyfriend, who was born and raised there, it was my first trip out there. I said, I know I'm going to be discovered. It's my destiny. He says, everybody says that. I said, no, it'll happen. First day in LA, I was offered a part in a Reeboks commercial, and he said no. Control freak. He says, I've been born and raised in LA, and I've never seen that happen to anybody. I said, I told you it would happen. I've actually had a lot of offers, and yes, I really knew Johnny Depp. That's not bullshit. I have strange things happen. Let's see. Be sure to take care of health matters. Yeah, I'm in jeopardy of dying right now from this disease. Confusion and danger. I can't see anymore. It's affecting my vision. Disorder can lead to losing vision is not pleasant. Can lead to errors. Setting priorities will help ease your worries. But I mean, I've been ripped off and screwed over by so many people in this crappy town, but the one thing they haven't stolen is this. It'll show it backwards on here. You can't fix stupid. You know why? Because they were too stupid to realize how important this is, how valuable. And now I know what to do. I found my soulmate. This wonderful guy, Gino. But I said, now I know what this is for. If the stupid people dare come back, bam! Whack them in the head. That's what the stupid people stick for. This I had to get in the hospital. Men are from Mars. Why can't they stay on their own damn planet? And I still got a few treasures, but not many. All I really want is my son back. That's why I'm ready to pull out the royalty card. Yeah, you can trace my lineage. It's in Cornell. My cousin David has it. It's in England. When I was in England, they treated me like a princess, because I am when I'm there. I'm a Munson. I just can't handle the formality. They wanted me to be the writer for the family. And they're a bit odd. Even for me. I write a lot of papers and things like that would probably amaze you. One of the most amazing things I've ever written, though, and don't even know if I still have it sitting here from last night. I tried to keep the most important things sitting here, and I thought I'd share it with you because you could appreciate it. But it was also a prediction of the future, because I knew what was going to happen. Wrote this before Facebook. That's why there's certain things that are explained. I believe that the government, with the technology now available, keeps files on all of us. They probably monitor our work on the site even. Redbubble out of Australia. It just started. It was for artists. I believe that the government, with the technology now available, keeps files on all of us. They probably monitor our work on the site even. Look around you. There are cameras popping up everywhere. Some cities have them all over. What about those savings cards for the grocery stores? Everything we purchase goes into a computer. They can see if you smoke, drink, what you read, eat. If you buy things to make drug paraphernalia. Yeah. They can see if you... people don't write as many checks. They use a debit card. Once again, they know what you bought, and this tells them about your habits and lifestyle. Your library card is scanned, and they know what you're reading. They know your interests, habits, your lifestyle. What happens if you get a book about mental illness or drug addiction, just out of curiosity? Does this label you as a basket case or a drug addict? Computers are begging people to take surveys because they want to know all about you. What sites you visit? Do you look at pornography? Are you a political threat? Are you doing drugs? Who are your friends? And what are they like? For Facebook. I bet that what I'm writing now is going to be seen. They can kiss my ass. I also think there's more phone tapping than we know about. Cell phone conversations are easily accessible. We must watch what we say. I barely watch TV. I didn't even want a computer and tried to stay hidden for a long time because I really believe that each and every one of us has a file that the government is keeping on us. There's probably a whole division just for this purpose, to watch and report. I'm not paranoid. I just know that it is a fact that we are being observed at all times. Look out, folks. Big Brother is watching. Be careful. This was printed in 2007. Printed. I deleted a lot of my writings. I wrote a lot. A lot. But, yeah, oh, there's my prized possessions. Everybody who has a brain should have a 1963 dictionary. Trying to look up computer. My dad did top secret work for the government. And after he died, I found his laptop from the 60s with this software, laser disc software. Decided to check out Area 51. Boy, I found interesting things. This book I found most useful. I wish I'd read it years ago. Computer Concepts, talking about what was going to happen in the future that I got years ago. I recently went through a hacking situation where I went through 3 brand new laptops in 3 weeks. Finally, with the third one, HP, Google, Microsoft, friggin' CenturyLink. Nobody could fix this damn computer. So I called Lenovo and I said, can you help me? For $199. I said, you know what? Forget it. I had an old Lenovo book from, because they don't get out the new books. And forget Microsoft 10 anyway. But I used that book and this baby, and I de-hacked that sucker. Because I used to tear apart hard drives and stuff like that, and I just some sort of freak, right? And I tell you another thing to watch out for is direct TV, especially. Technology is not a good thing. I've had this thesis since I was a child. My father was an electronics genius, but my thesis is that if you introduce technology at too rapid of a rate on a culture, you'll ultimately destroy that culture, which is already taking place here in this country. And I still want to write that, but there's a lot going on. I'd love to communicate with you. Is there a way we can? I'm not some sort of psycho. I have plenty of letters from psychiatrists that say I'm not crazy. I do have ADD and with hypermania and weird insomnia problem, but I'm very, very, very competent. I'm not even going to talk about the IQ. I'm not even going to go there because no. Anyway, please confirm this other profile for me, and I'll explain why. I have to. What they're doing to me is horrible. Student loans in my name, stealing hundreds of thousands of dollars from me, and my identity and fraud, and it's just Oh my God, it's a nightmare, and the next couple weeks are really rough, and plus I got to get to Phoenix and get treatment. About out of time. I'll talk to you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.